This is two circuits, starting here with this 5-volt pin. We have a positive jumper running down to here that connects to one side of the potentiometer, which is sending input to the analog pin here, and is then routed negatively back to the ground pin here. Second is the LED circuit running from the pin 12 here to the LED, then to a limiting resistor, back to the negative and to the ground pin. When the knob on the potentiometer is turned, it changes the signal to the analog pin, which causes a difference in the blinking speed of the LED. Turning it clockwise can speed up the LED. Turning it counterclockwise slows it down. From my serial monitor, as I'm turning it clockwise, my value decreases, and as I turn it counterclockwise, my value increases. This is the VEX potentiometer exercise I have running from the 5-volt pin on my Arduino, this yellow jumper which connects to the red wire of the potentiometer. I have that then running back to this orange jumper which is connected to the black wire, and that runs back to ground on my Arduino. And then this green jumper connects to the white cable on the VEX potentiometer, and that runs to the analog input pin on the Arduino. And that's my serial monitor, and as I turn clockwise, my value increases, and as I turn counterclockwise, the value decreases. This is the VEX line tracker exercise. I have connected to the 5-volt pin my positive jumper, which runs and connects to this red cable here. That runs to the line tracker. That runs back down the black cable, which is connected to my ground pin here. Then the white signal input cable connects to my analog input here. When we take the line tracker and place it up against a white surface, we get a very low reading from our analog input. When we take this and we place it against a black surface, we get a high reading from our analog input. when placed against, that's an orange surface, we get a reading in the middle. This is the bumper switch exercise. I have coming from pin 12, my digital pin, that runs to the white signal input wire of the bumper switch. And then that runs down to this green jumper, which runs back to ground. I also have from digital pin 8, runs to the positive of my LED, and then that runs back to the ground pin here. When I press the bumper switch, the LED comes on. As you can see, normally we have ones because it reads high, but when I press it, we get zeros as it reads low.